Travel learning journals are tailor-made to enhance your school's educational travel. Whether service, cultural, adventure, or learning trips, the journals support your teachers and students before, during, and after the journey. The journals incorporate your learning objectives, your travel plans, and your program structure. Every page is there to support you and your students. Let's look at a couple of books to get a flavor of what is possible. The books can be designed in hard or soft cover, depending on your preference. The cover design can be a photograph, graphic, or even blank to allow your students to personalize them. The internal content is designed to follow your program. This book was written for a service learning trip for high school students. Classroom activities before the trip focused on practical trip preparation, like packing, visas, and learning about the destination, as well as reflection exercises considering the student's goal for the trip, why the service project was helpful and sustainable in the local community. Prompts encourage the students to think broadly and deeply about their trips, while providing the teachers a framework for planning their classroom activities. There are also checklists, packing lists, and places to record practical information about the trip. There are questions about culture, team interactions, and personal hopes and fears. This book's design has a large journal section with pages of prompts. These prompts can be used by the teachers and the students to facilitate discussions and private journaling during the trip. Lined and blank pages allow a variety of journaling methods to be used. Photographs, sketches, and writing all contribute to the reflection process. At the end of the trip, the students were asked to reflect both on the trip and on their personal goals and learning as a way to round out the experience. This is an example of a middle school journal. Much of the content is similar to the high school journal. However, these journals are going to be graded, so pages were included to explain the grading process and expectations. Scoring can even be done directly in the journal. The style is different to be more engaging for middle schoolers. Like the other journals, teachers use these pages for classroom activities or assignments as the students prepare for their trips. This book also has a journal placed in the back, with numerous prompts available for the students and teachers to choose from during the trip. The book also ends with reflections on the trip and some blank pages for gluing in pictures or memorabilia. One last example is a 6th grade journal. This one differs from the other two in two big ways. First, it is trip specific, so it even includes a detailed itinerary. Because of the audience, it is a much more guided journal, designed carefully to follow the trip program. This is for a trip to Greece, so we used a Greek theme and tailored pages accordingly. This journal is also designed with a day-by-day flow rather than having the journal together in the back of the book. Each day there are pages explaining where they will visit, the goals of the day, and activities. The students can take notes, collect artifacts, and reflect on the activities of the day. We included some puzzles and games for a little extra fun. Like the other journals, the last pages are for post-trip final reflections, photos, and memorabilia. The opportunities to configure the journals are endless. They can be tailored to support any program. Send me a message below this video and let's talk about how we can design travel learning journals for your school.